We got ribs, we got brisket, we got rock and roll.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Hello and welcome to Where the Living Room Used to Be, a podcast about Rhode Island's music scene.
Hey everyone, it's James. I put together this little mini episode because Aaron Jaehnig, who many of you know from the Living Room, the Parlour, and Union Station Brewery, is part of the endeavor to revive Wes Rib House with new management and the addition of live music. They just recently reopened, so make plans to head down as they'll be serving some of the best barbecue and entertainment in the city. In our conversation, you'll learn more about what's gone into this transformation and how things are evolving. Plus, listen to the end because I included the song Providence and Bourbon from Aaron's former band Girl Haggard, as it seemed like the perfect song for this episode. And watch for the full episode with Aaron next week where we cover his long history in music. Enjoy! We are currently sitting in Wes's Rib House. You are part of this amazing transformation of this iconic restaurants and going to be a music venue. Could you, I guess just even start, can you just talk about what's going on here and what you're looking to do here at Wes's?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to answer it in about 72 hours.
Yeah.
Well, it's sort of like the perfect combination of a random assortment of skill sets I've collected over the last 25 years, where having, worked in a lot of music venues and also, worked in a lot of bars and restaurants and general hospitality. But we sort of have the best of both worlds here, where we have the original Wes's dining room here that we're currently sitting in. Still
like
got
the upper
this
level of the place.
Yeah. Still has this like 70s saloon vibe. I think for the last 10 or 15 years, it's pretty much just been storage. That phone rings incessantly.
It's an interesting ringtone.
Yeah. I should probably turn that off because people are very interested to know what's happening at Wes's. To this point, we've not told them by phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so this room up here was largely unused after they did the renovation downstairs and put in that additional dining room. This was, pretty much just storage. So, we did a lot of work downstairs to reinvigorate that room, and that'll be, your family style, modern, sleek barbecue dining room. And then up here in the old saloon feel room, we put in a stage. Honestly, they sort of just said, I got invited to be part of this project basically for my history, booking music and managing music venues and stuff, and said pretty much do whatever you like with this space upstairs.
Okay.
It was sort of an unused, untapped resource, So I'm still figuring that out a little bit.
Of like what you want to do here and like what you want to bring in musically.
Yeah, well, and my philosophy on booking music has always been pretty limitless. So, I mean, it's not necessarily thinking about what type of music, because honestly, hip-hop, punk rock, country music, kids music, sea shanties, we're going to do it all. But it's more so, just seeing how it interacts with the dining room and everything else that's going on here. And I'm sure we're going to host private events and retirement parties and that kind of stuff up here too.
Yeah.
But, and the other piece of the puzzle at this point is that, unfortunately, due to the unfortunate circumstances over at Dusk and some other places, currently closing, it sort of ramped up the desire for people to want to play here. I hadn't even really started soliciting bands too much. I guess we're going to be able to fill up the calendar probably a lot sooner than I anticipated, just because of the new deficit of music venues in the city.
Yeah,
So,
it does seem like it's kind of lining up with dusk closing in a couple of weeks and you're opening.
Yeah, which, and the folks over there are amazing, and I'm rooting for them to still find an alternative. But at the same time, if, it leaves some bands homeless, we're happy to, pick up the slack. To get over that learning curve quicker than I thought. But Danielle Tellier, who's been a bartender over there for a long time, and is also, been a booker, a promoter, been a large part of pretty much every facet of Dusk. Somebody sort of connected us just based on their knowledge of the timing of both of the situations we were in.
Yep.
And we'd known each other for a long time, but, I wasn't trying to, get in the way of Dusk trying to figure out what they were doing.
Of course, yeah.
But, we had a conversation, and it looks like, she's going to be involved here and bring a lot of stuff over. And I have talked to some of the other employees over there, just, throw out a branch of invitation, if you are left without something to do, and come February, let me know. I'm happy to involve people, especially people who have been such a big part of another vibrant music venue in the city.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's we got ribs, we got brisket, we got rock and roll.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
You're cooking with wood?
Yeah, we did. I didn't show you the kitchen. But
yeah, I'll go check that out.
I can show you the smoker and the fire pit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're excited to be a part of this new...
No,
venture.
I mean, it's, like I said, it's sort of the best of both worlds for me, whereas, all the years, working for cash night to night and being a bartender or a music booker at the Living Room or Firehouse 13, or then even at the Parlour, like those were all dream jobs for me, like doing the thing I always wanted to do. But then you start a family, and there's other considerations, and to now have the ability to have the restaurant sort of being able to keep the finances
like
in the right place, and then also to drive the business, and then be able to use this space to keep the music scene going in town, and obviously it's hopefully a financial benefit to us too, but for me it sort of lets me I can feed my family, and I can also keep listening to live music every night for a living, which is generally when I'm happy.
Yeah, no, that's cool.